Not really.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, it
they
would be fun.
change stuff. It gets stupid.
Damn.
Like, there was Scooby Doo, and then somebody invented Scrappy Doo. I mean, who the hell invited him?
Blues Central Fiction when it drops on
You know?
Switch later this month.
So
Yeah, you
are
gotta
you
get
gonna
a
like
picture
say
with
nothing
Poop
except for Blaze Blue related
Oh.
stuff for the rest of today's Striker?
Listen,
Probably the rest
I
of my
think-
life. See, I've been on a
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The rest of his life.
Yeah, you're right. We could do
I
Pac-Man
was
pizza.
gonna say the rest of his life.
You buy a
He's-
pizza, it comes, it's missing a
He
slice,
is Blaze Blue the way
and I get
Robin
to
is
what it is I get to eat the slice on every pizza that's missing.
It's a good
he put his work in. He's looking to do something with that shit, man. He wants to go to tournaments. He's putting in that work. All his clips, he's labbing it up.
I'm kicking ass.
King of Resist.
Just ask King.
I mean,
Alright, guys.
Keen's not hard to beat in fighting games, so like
I
you,
know.
you beating on
Says
Keen is not
Sahil.
much of an accomplishment.
I mean, such a disappointment in Smash Bros. Sahil.
Hey, actually, I watched Sahil playing Smash Bros. On one of Jigen's streams on Twitch, alright? And he did alright. He beat someone, so he did
I don't really care whether I did alright or not. I'm
Keen
just
with
saying.
characters.
Beating
I
Keen is not an
played
accomplishment.
before, So it's
I will never forget that time that Sahil suicided himself against.
great.
Alright, so guys, we're streaming. What's going on, Jaden?
BB tag. Oh look at
You are a robot. You
Oh,
are
it's like
a
growing up
robot.
as a kid. I used to watch Tom and Jerry. Then they had Tom and Jerry Grape Ape Show. Then they had Tom and Jerry Grape Ape Mumbly Show. What the hell is that all about, man?
Like this all the time.
Yeah, it's not really a different setup. We're just continuing from yesterday.
What else we got here? Diddy Kong. Yeah, it's Scrappy Doo.
Either me or Pauldron gonna have to get the opposite console from what we got, cause I need to get this man to work some kind of
I need to get the both of you. Get on PlayStation 4 and play Blaze Blue. Hell, I'll take guilty here.
Look, man, I'm rusty with Blaze Blue. I'll take that ass.
Now, which Blaze Blue we talking? I know you played Central Fiction, but are we talking Central Fiction or Beep Tech?
Neil, I need to go to Glitch and play.
I'll probably lose.
So that 10-foot speaker would be next to you?
I'll
I've never
play.
played that.
I'll play you.
Yeah, but I seem to be more serious when I'm in an atmosphere like that.
I will be picking up Central Fiction.
Well, I can't talk to anybody.
I guarantee fucking you.
I don't know if you got the oven on.
Fucking some Robin with his or robot about or tool about or soul absorber.
You gotta be kidding me. Galaxy, what's
Nice to
going
cool
on?
down. What we should do is just open the door.
Billy End is a little quieter than yesterday, though. Yeah, they're doing some Galaga stuff over there. I'm in the Discord with the rest of the guys while they're playing Donkey Kong and Galaga, and I'm playing some Mario Brothers. I really can't go to sleep tonight because I have to head to the airport in the morning, so...
No, you got to go to 2 million, man. Come on, people are calling for it.
Oh, why? Hold on, I'm right here.
No, come on, people are calling for 2 million, man. Triforce, that guy said he'd buy you a ticket if Neil could play to 2 million.
Oh boy. And Neil won't play the 2 million. Some guys said they will.
Diddy Kong Racing.
Someone on Billy's stream said they will buy me a ticket
Van Burn, how
if
you doing?
Neil will play to 2 million points on Galaga.
99 across and just die. So, yeah.
Stacking the odds, man.
Exactly.
Mr. Van Burn, my daughter was explaining to me. She said you got some angry and unhappy people who watch some of your videos. She found it comical.
What's it called? When you going? When's the next tournament that you want to?
I don't know, but Well, I will be playing EWS next PlayStation. But as far as like just yet, because I'm still trying to find a job and shit.
Look, hey man, that's all well and good. Ain't nobody rushing you. Just fucking do what you gotta do. Fucking see, just on your first one, getting into the top 8, that's something. So just strive for higher, man.
Respect level 3.
So who saw that new Captain Marvel trailer?
I think I may have watched a little bit of it.
I'm not excited for that.
Feminism forever.
Dr. SJW.
He doesn't know why they watch if they're gonna hate on him. Well, you know, you have your own stream, you have your own thing, you have your own business. You might find it hard to believe, but there's a certain amount of them that are jealous. There's a certain amount of them that don't like you having success that they don't. Not that I'm vaguely familiar with that in any way, not at all, but I just... Unfortunately, that's human nature. And it's the stupidest, most immature emotion there is, but it's real. So just keep doing what you're doing.
You know what, and that is why all you men do that, because you want to keep the patriarchy. See, Ags Evil Jig, he has Android 18.
Ooh, that's not respectful level 3.
Because he's objectifying women.
Making haterade.
Wow. Chicken, what do you
You
have
can
to
read
say
questions
about
off
this?
to me if you're not going to be playing.
You don't get that man a break. He's always making a new meme about Jacob, bro.
The LGBTQ ABCDEFG elemental P community will hear about this.
Come on, buckwheat.
What?
Looks like Neil stopped playing.
Man, I don't want to play this anymore. This sucks.
Give you a third to play things up, you know?
Hey man, listen. I fucking told you about those fucked up recurring dreams that I've had for years. I was in the confidence of
So much cursing.
I mean, if you guys think about it, what do you think that USB port is for? It's the perfect size for
Level
Sahil's
3.
dick.
What the
I'll give you $100 if you can skip level 3. How's that?
Listen, Anna, I know you fantasize about my fucking member size a lot, but
Oh
like,
damn, no.
no,
No,
you gotta
no.
keep that shit to yourself.
You are too chibi for me. Too chibi for me.
But why is it that the Evil Within 2 is significantly better than 1?
What are you guys even talking about?
Now I don't know.
Yeah.
So I gotta go to work in the morning, so I'm gonna bounce. Safe travels, Chef Ross. Thank you.
That's good.
the
Oh,
evil
needed.
within and the evil within too.
Wait, one second.
Evil Within 1 and 2 were great games. Great games.
Hey, does someone just call my name?
Didn't have enough whamming in.
It did. They were just monster whamming with like multiple appendages and shit.
No, they didn't.
And they were
have
constantly,
enough.
constantly
They didn't have
trying to
enough
kill
normal
you.
whamming in the
Wow,
that's
that is offensive against non-normal women.
Listen.
The abnormal women.
Alright, I'm
are
going to fix the
offensive.
damn air conditioner.
Monsters. It doesn't matter the gender. Monsters are
Women are
monsters. They
women.
all fuck us up the same.
I mean, I think we all have to agree that women most of the time are not funny. As a woman, I know that. We're just not funny.
Okay, alright, so you're just not gonna say that and just fucking trigger my laughter. Actually, I have to hold back on that one, because that's fucked up, and it's funny to me, because it's fucked up. That makes this whole conversation of that just like null and void. God damn it.
See, when you guys were saying women, I thought you guys were saying like ramen or something at first.
You know, you guys
Yep. All the guys
live in
here
different
fuck
parts
ramen.
of the country.
Very confirmed.
Mr. Black Ninja, you should help me with this.
Listen,
Ramen
if
sexuals.
you're sitting here rubbing your noodles on some dry noodles, there's something wrong.
When I go to different parts of the country, like I'll go to New Jersey.
Is that like
Go in
that
a
one guy
shopping
that
mall.
fucked a McChicken?
Go in a department store and I go,
Come on, let's not talk
wow.
about that.
Is there something wrong with your air conditioner? And they go, no, why? It's hot in here. I go, oh no, it's on. It doesn't matter where I go in the country.
And the stream has barely started, and this has already gone so many ways.
Nobody does air conditioning like Florida.
Yes, there's so many more ways.
And Mr.
You're
Black
right,
Ninja,
but
you
we
gotta
probably
agree with
shouldn't
me
go
on
there.
that. I mean, here in Florida, for example, you go in a restaurant. Oh, it's not nice
No.
and comfortable. It's
Back
cold.
Okay.
The air's on.
Pause.
If you're dressed
Stop.
for the beach,
Rewind. Take the
You better
VHS
bring a
out of
jacket.
the tape thing. Put it back in its case. Put the
mean,
case back on the shelf. Walk away from
nobody-
it. Okay. Don't go there.
nobody does AC
How
like
very
Florida.
90s of you. You said
I
VHS.
know.
So,
Well, VHS is like the only thing that you can like quickly rewind. Like you don't rewind a CD.
I'll do what you said. And then I'll
it's
take
funny you
out
mention that.
CD,
If I mess up again here, I'm gonna call and see if I can get Brian Crew on the phone.
DVD.
It's always entertaining.
Fast forward.
Or maybe I can do it at the end of at
the
the end
good
of the
shit?
rivet board.
I mean, freshly made ramen is very good.
Oh my God, Sir Robin.
No, I mean, I'm saying like, I love it.
Good, he died.
Packaged shit either. None of that
What about
shit.
Let me see if I get him.
You mean cup ramen? No. See, because there's the packet ramen that's gross. Then there's the cup noodle ramen, which is great, and then there's actual ramen, which is even greater.
social? You're not
It was
gonna say
just-
anything about how
it wasn't
you,
set
like a package right there?
well enough.
Wait, what? Whoa.
Huh?
Huh? What the fuck?
John Jacob Fukuyama Smith.
What kind of Frankie Mercury type shit?
Frick.
I said, like,
Yes, I know I called that nigga Frankie. There's a reason for that.
Wow, Neil, you ought to see this Instagram.
Prepare yourselves. This is gonna be a long night.
Draven
Oh God,
Gale.
I really should stay up again.
Awesome.
Condiment Man
I don't know.
should be in the next
It
Batman.
was an awesome Instagram.
I'm sorry, what?
Does
I
the
mean,
next Batman game have
Followers,
feminine?
2245. Let me get back and see if I can get
It's
Brian
gonna have
Crew on the
Batgirl
phone.
in it, so.
If you don't know who Condiment Man is, you
I
need
mean,
to read
Condiment
more
King,
comics.
not man. So, no one should know who Condiment King is, though. So,
You know, can I get
That is that. Well, I mean that's fair.
address so I can sue him? And let me get his
No.
Yeah, and the state bird is
Oh, you
mosquito.
can.
Man, you got it, Black Ninja. You know your stuff.
all this feminist
We got a subscriber that came in and out real quick. Couldn't even see it.
Northwest Ohio.
Allow me to preach, please.
Hey
Oh,
Anna.
it's Billy. Hey, Billy.
Thank you, Anna.
You're welcome.
King Joker.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. Gilkong, you ain't kidding. Right now in Iowa.
Wait,
Yeah.
I really
if
hope
you gotta
Billy
freeze
can't
something, you
hear
don't put it in a
everything we're
freezer,
saying.
just lay it
I really
outside.
hope that that's not like.
Please, let him hear it. This is
Oh
a-
no, don't let him hear it. No.
Wait. Who?
I'd like to see how that turns out.
Billy the Mitchell.
I'm tired.
Billy Mitchell himself.
I'm bored as fuck. So let's set this place.
Yeah, but why do you have to scar this perfectly nice man just because
Come on, Neil.
you're
Who can we
bored
call
all
for the stream?
Oh my god, Anna, he is old enough to be all of our dads. Like, he's fucking lived a long life.
You're right, I know,
Call Jerry at the Hall of
but
Fame.
it doesn't matter because this generation of soy boys is so much
can you
more
send Walter
intense and unchilled.
An email?
You?
Tell him to FaceTime you right now? Yeah, Walter. You know, Walter, the guy that wears stripes.
You are a boy. You probably do.
Yeah, well, he tried FaceTiming me the other day.
Royalty. You're right. It's not the soy. It's the colonialism.
Well, you gotta have an
that did it, you're
iPhone.
right.
Do you have one? Well, I don't, so that's how I didn't get his message.
Hey, Kisan, thank you for the $1 donation.
Wait, did you just say you're not a male? Is that what you did you say you're not a male?
Yeah, misrepresented his gender, and I am offended for him, so therefore we have a problem.
Faux shame, faux shame.
Just like Game of Thrones, go ahead and butt ass naked, getting whipped and shit. Shame! Shame! Shame!
Alright, who texted?
What is wrong with you?
Todd texted. Going to bed shortly.
Please don't let it get worse.
No.
I'm gonna call Todd at the end of the rivet board.
He's being serious, Royalty. He wants to act right now.
Listen, Striker, it doesn't matter how bad you get, it'll never be Pauldron. You're bad.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hey guys,
I mean, you're not.
need a favor from the stream and the Discord. We need 79 more bucks. We need 79 more dollars for the stream. And the reason why we need $79 is so that I can purchase. What the hell? I can purchase bags and a taxi in the morning for my flight. Just letting everyone know ahead of time.
I would really help out if I actually had cash.
No.
If I actually had money.
If you don't have it, you can't help.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
If you don't have it, don't worry about it.
I always put my money on food.
It's fine, don't worry about it. Again.
There's no way to.
I feel guilty about it.
There's no way to waste money on food. That's impossible. Thank you, Anna. Anna dropped 20 bucks. So what is that? $59? $59 to go. The Slam Jam. What's going on?
And give your money our Lord and Savior.
See, I don't care if I starve, so it has no meaning to me.
Anna,
Oh, man.
if you lose your thickness, Pauldron will be very upset.
From Glitch. Hey, Todd.
Oh my god, was that just
Todd.
fucking said? What the
Okay, you're live on the air, so watch your language.
Phase one.
No, what I wanted to talk to you about, I'll talk to you about another time, but in the
Oh,
meantime,
Anna didn't even hear.
we're kind of bored here on the stream, so I thought I'd call you and see how you're doing.
He said,
So
and
the whole
like you're
world's
just
listening right
ignoring
now.
it, or like you actually.
So if you have the winning numbers to the Powerball,
I did, but
don't give them
I'm
away. Whisper
trying
them to me
process.
later.
Like I need him to say it again.
Okay, listen.
So-
You want me to say it?
Hey, what's going on?
Yes.
You rather me say it? Okay, listen.
People, some people are asking what the
Set, okay? You might not be
some
down.
people are asking what's the next event you're gonna be at.
I don't give a fuck what Pauldron feels.
Of this month.
You're right. See, I can't lose my thickness. It's just not possible.
I was just looking out for you.
What?
Gotta know the weight. Please.
See, you're gonna be a 59-year-old incel with no hopes, dreams, or aspirations, and I feel sorry for you.
What's an incel? I'm lost.
He's only 18, Anna. What the fuck?
An incel is somebody who can't get pussy.
There is no mercy here.
I thought that was a virgin.
There is no mercy.
No, but they are a virgin, but like it's like you're like 50 and you're still a virgin, and then they call it an involuntary celibate.
Wait. So the definition of virgin is Sahil?
Oh shit.
Damn.
Wow.
Actually.
Wow.
Oh, see, I'm gonna have to defend Sahil here. I'm gonna have to defend Sahil here. The definition of virgin is polygyny.
Oh shit.
But anyway, right? Listen. All I'm saying though is I actually don't fit the definition of involuntary celibate because people who are involuntary would take any opportunity for sex that they could. I've turned it down, so.
If I end up being a virgin for the rest of my life, it will not be because Blaze blew. It will be because the wind do not know how to play.
What? What am I listening to?
Stop with this fucking voice.
He's
really
preaching
annoying.
the good
Okay?
word of Blaze Blue.
Achoo! Oh fuck, that hurts.
Was that that was the fakest?
No. Listen, it was a sneeze, but like, listen, it was a sneeze. No, listen, it was a sneeze, but it held in like part of the sneeze, so like my lungs like expanded more than they should have. It like my lungs actually hurt now because of that sneeze.
That's Sahil's sexuality, holding in sneezes. No. Stop. Stop. Stop.
Hey, King Joker. King Joker dropped 15, guys. Okay, what are we looking at right now? So we were down to 59 and then 15. I can't count. Who's a math guy here? Who's the Asian?
We know you can't count, right?
Can't be doing this. Not be doing this.
It's 44, okay? It's fucking 44.
Okay, there we go. 44 left.
Are you Asian?
Yeah, you're not Asian. You are not qualified to answer that.
It's less about.
I know, I'm a round eye. I know, but still.
Here's the thing. Try for it. It's less about finding.
See, that's even more fun.
Try for it.
More screwed
Yeah.
up. Like you can't say this shit.
It's less about finding somebody who's Asian and more about finding somebody who's not black.
I don't care about that.
No, that's where I check out.
I don't care about the black thing. I was just trying to follow up with the Family Guy joke when he says answer this math question and Peter pulled out the Asian guy and put him on the table and pushed his stomach and said work. I was like, that's crazy. You've never seen that joke on Family Guy?
I never saw that.
What? That's a meme. That's a no. The joke was this: they asked a math question and Peter was in school. He couldn't answer it, so from out of nowhere he pulled an Asian kid out from under the desk, put him on the table, poked his stomach and said work.
Oh dang.
Y'all never. I'm.
Pig King.
I cannot believe you guys have not seen that meme.
You know what's crazy is that
I've seen a similar meme, just in different places.
Type in Family Guy Asian kid calculator. It's a you know so funny. It's a positive stereotype. No, but it's a positive stereotype. What they're trying to say is that
in a way, but it's also not, because if you look at Asian cultures, they like dedicate themselves to overworking themselves. Like they don't take breaks. They don't rest, and that's really bad for you long term. So like
Yeah.
this need to be good at everything, or this need to confirm the stereotype or whatever, is more detrimental to the individual.
Well,
Is that the picture you're talking about, Triforce? The one Royalty posted?
wait, hold on. Let me see if Royalty post it, cause I think
I mean, and then they like die at 40, so yeah.
That's it. Yeah,
They're exhausted.
that's the meme. Yeah, fastest calculator in the world. You put the Asian kid on the table. He pushed his belly, and he said, "Work." And that was so stupid. When I saw that on Family Guy, I was like, "What the hell, B?" It's crazy that they got away with that too.
Well, listen. When Family Guy was like massive, well, it's still big, but like when Family Guy was in its heyday, we weren't in the how do you call it, soy boy millennial age world, so it was fine.
Well, it is unfortunate that everyone takes too much. People take offensive things too much.
Calculator too slow for me.
See, exactly. That's a positive meme.
Hey, King, no!
Oh my goodness, I'm not watching.
What the fuck even is this character? Like,
the hell? Who's screaming like that?
No, but it's today here.
Oh, Robin's in here.
Everyone wants to know how's it feel to be 73?
You're running out of Blaze Blue pictures and you're being down to the ones you just don't want to.
I'm gonna call Billy right now, since he's streaming.
So Anna, are we?
Huh?
Look at the chat.
I am.
Let me call Billy right now.
Oh no. Everyone behave.
No, he won't be able to hear you guys. And if you guys are watching my stream, you'll be able to hear him.
Sweet.
Don't bother Billy, since we're not doing it. And I'm gonna keep my stream not too long, because I want to at least give myself a 30 minutes, no, hour to pack. I'm going so light. I'm not bringing my power glove. I'm leaving my Switch. I'm just bringing my laptop, my snow boots that C&D gave me, and some warm clothes. I heard it's like under 30. It's under freezing in New York.
oh yeah.
Okay, then I'm in. I'm in a world of shit going to New York. Then I am in a world of shit. This is gonna suck. All right, calling Billy right now.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm streaming you, so just to let you know. Hey.
Oh, I didn't know that. Really?
Yeah, I've been streaming you for the last couple of minutes. Hey, someone said $15. Sammy Monroe. Safe travels. Respect the High Father. Thank you, Sammy. I've been streaming you like an hour before you said that if Neil would play to 2 million, that someone on your stream would buy me a ticket. And then Neil said, "Sorry, Triforce, can't do that for you." Whoa, what am I doing? I'm not even... Alright, so...
Alright. Well, right now he's got Alan. He's talking to Alan on the stream, so when he's done, I'm going to put you up on the stream so we can talk.
Oh, okay, cool.
Well, you know, Alan, with the exchange rate, you know, it might be the exchange rate is the reason why yeah, that's what we're saying. We're saying that if Alan factors in the exchange rate. Buster Brown, he's the shoe guy.
And Regalia reset in 15 minutes.
How many people do I have in here that are on my
Hey Stu, what's going on?
Man, I can't with the stream lag. I just can't. How am I?
Wait a minute, that wasn't Stu? Who was that? Was that Striker? Oh.
Well, it depends. If he's from Australia, then he's from the penal colony. Maybe he should be.
That is my name.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, it's my son.
Yeah, when's he gonna stream with me? We're gonna do a stamina stream.
Who, me?
No, Alan.
Oh.
Is that real?
Yeah, he was one of the 15 tough guys who were gonna stick with me, right? But he didn't handle it.
That's real. Wait, why the fuck did they feed a football team a
Yeah,
bunch of
but
McDonald's?
come on, man, you gotta see how long you can go. Can you stick with me 10 hours?
It's not just McDonald's. It's Wendy's and McDonald's and like 5 other fast food
Did they
restaurants.
ask for that, or was this Donald Trump's idea?
Nope, this was all Trump. There's a picture of him. There's a picture of him standing in front of that table very proudly as they light the tall candles for this wonderful gourmet feast.
Yes.
Let's see what we can spot here. We got Wendy's. We got
Triforce,
Burger
you having
King,
any
we got
success there or what?
Mickey D's. Looks like
A little bit, yeah.
For Trump, that's probably like his ideal.
Well, if you stay on for 18 hours like me, you're bound to have success.
Well, can't stay that long. My flight's I gotta leave here at 5 in the morning.
I mean, hey, when the government shut down, what else do you have to do besides invite football teams to come and eat fast food in the White House?
For some reason, the White House has its own like Friday.
Yeah, I gotta
night
track that down.
I'll never understand. We got Big Macs. We got like 3.
I think it's at the Hall of Fame, but I'm gonna find out.
We got yeah, but they have the White House logo on it, and I think.
Hey, Alan, why don't you put them on pay-per-view?
We have some probably some Winn-Dixie, not Winn-Dixie, some Wendy's salads. Looks like we got some Chick-fil-A over there. So yeah, pretty much all the regular fast food things.
I mean, the only thing that I would say that's gourmet is a Chick-fil-A.
I hate how happy he looks standing in front of this table with a picture of Abraham Lincoln directly behind him.
He looks so proud of that.
He's incredibly happy.
Yes.
Fast food.
This is
Because it's a
and cheapest form of dinner there.
Back jumps like that?
On the other hand, they get a free meal.
Here's the thing, though. You're the Clemson Tigers. You just not only beat a college football dynasty, but destroyed it on national television, like one of the biggest crowds in college football history. And what you did, and your reward for that, is to meet the president and get fed
Damn it.
food that has at least...
See, I should not be taking those chances early on.
Tell me you wouldn't feel shortchanged.
Oh no, that just goes to show, like, that right there, anybody that pays attention, that just shows...
Somebody said, who is this Alan guy on the phone?
I literally can't. It's all on silver platters with gold encrusted candlesticks.
He is the one player who absolutely takes the fight to the monkey.
This reminds me, but what I'm saying, look, I'm just trying to find something positive out of this, because it is stupid, but...
There is nothing positive out of this. What are you talking about? Other than the fact that they got to eat food. Trash food, but food nonetheless.
But that's
You know, don't know why we can't send that food to immigrant children waiting on the other side of the border for their asylum papers to go through because you dumped out all their emergency supplies before they got there.
Yeah, don't hit the monkey below the belt.
Business, is it?
That's the whole thing, though. Like, that's the perfect analogy.
I'll tell you, Triforce, I gotta get off this damn early rounds, otherwise I gotta give up.
I'm having the same problems as you. Just getting off stage 3 is an issue. I just want to get off stage 3 with 50,000. Is that too much to ask? See? Yep, it's too much to ask. As I said that I died.
So,
this is what you get for complaining. Take your blessings.
Alright.
I I'm just gonna cut off my analogy there because.
No, it works. I understood.
It's insane to me.
I'm gonna wear that when I get not. I have a particular score targeted right now, and I'm gonna hit that one, and then one after that that I have targeted is the one I'm gonna hit with a tie.
And all of it's trash. Like he's openly a dickbag.
Like,
Good point.
He's the type of person to
Look at that.
proudly
Jeez,
stand in
man.
front of a golden tray full of Burger King.
Yeah, well, you guys are planning the Kong off in August,
You need to know.
and I was doing a Kong off in England in August, so I don't know how close we're gonna be there.
The only
He loves that shit, so you can't even say, oh no, you're gonna.
Yeah, so Richie's saying we'll go to the Kong off in Australia. Instead of coming home, we'll fly straight to England. I don't think he knows quite what the hell he's getting into.
right. The only good thing to come out of this presidency is all the Russia memes,
So
and that's it.
I don't know. You being from Australia,
Putin memes.
you being from the penal colony, are you allowed to go to England, or did they like banish you?
God damn it.
Well, if you can just get there, you just have to get there. You don't have to get back. Once you get there and they realize who you are, they're going to ship you
I
back.
gotta share this tweet with you guys because this is actually really cool.
Someone put that's not someone put that's not dinner, that's emergency hangover food. Alright.
I actually got Triforce in my ear right now, Alan.
I mean, Royalty is right. The chefs were probably gone due to the government shutdown, and this is all they can afford to do.
Remember,
Nobody's getting paid.
remember, be afraid. Be very afraid.
About all those people who are going to be broke because they're missing a paycheck this month.
Speaking of which, oh no, for sure.
Like, I'm scared for those like single parents or those small
Okay.
families that really live paycheck to paycheck, and they're not gonna have shit this month.
Oh,
Alright.
just out of curiosity, the government's still shut down?
Yeah.
Yep, longest shutdown in history, 3 weeks and going.
It doesn't matter. They don't do any work anyway.
Oh shit, Billy
They
said.
say people are sad.
Billy said it doesn't.
Showing up to work because they're not getting paid.
Billy said it doesn't. Hey, hold on. Billy said it doesn't matter. They don't work anyway.
I got Van Buren on the line.
But like people at TSA security
I have a
lines
little
are
scrap
freaking
of
back up
who
because
gets to be
people
on
aren't
here.
going because they're not getting paid.
Van Buren.
to do security
I
clearance.
wanted to talk to that guy for a bit.
National monuments, like trash
20
national monuments is piling up.
We're about to find out. We can ask him. That's a good question. What's 20 all about?
They're not getting paid, so they're not going to work or anything.
No, wait. TSA is a private organization. TSA isn't on government.
No, TSA is paid by the government.
Oh.
And those guys are working without pay.
Whatever.
Some of them are calling in sick and not coming to work. But if you've gone through TSA before,
They're not like directly government workers.
I don't think they could close an umbrella when one stop on that guy.
Not showing up to work.
So,
Oh, Billy said they get paid by the government though. He said TSA gets paid by the government.
sir.
They do. And because the government shut down, they're not
Good
getting paid,
evening,
they're not going
sir.
Well,
Yes, sir. We are live, and you're on the Billy Mitchell channel, sir.
Literally.
How are
it
you,
was in
Mr.
the news,
Sean?
Earlier today, that
Say hi to Triforce.
guy from
Yeah, he can hear you.
where was it in the States?
And now everybody else can hear you because I put you right next to the microphone.
Got a gun
And
onto a
Triforce
plane.
is on. Oh, and Triforce too.
Through customs with the gun. Like,
yeah, I saw that, Anna.
There's no security to check it.
Oh yeah, Billy, did you?
Triforce is doing his own thing.
Billy, did you see the thing where the guy who brought a gun on the plane yesterday?
Hilarious.
No, it was not. It wasn't today. It was just someone brought a plane. They got it past TSA.
You gotta ask the recording. Bill, could you give me a minute with Sean? Yeah, go ahead. I'll wait here. What was the question you wanted to ask? What was the what for? The 20? What was it again?
Yeah, it was the Van Buren 20. What's that? He wasn't born in 1920.
You heard that, Sean? He wants to know what the Sean Van Buren 20 means. What's the 20 stand for?
Yeah, a lot of people ask me that. That's how old I was when I created my YouTube account, but I wasn't making videos back then. I just made accounts so I could like comment on videos and stuff.
Interesting. See that, Bill? He just made the account when he was 20 years old, and that's why it stuck to 20. Are you satisfied with that answer, Bill? He said no.
I wish I could say something like, you know, I got 20 world records or something crazy cool like that, but unfortunately...
He doesn't have 20 world records, Bill. So, did you get to level 20? Did you get to level 20 in anything?
The strike could go on for another month.
I mean, I've seen games before, but I don't have no... I can't proudly say that I've held any world records like Mr. Mitchell.
Maybe there will be robberies.
So no world records yet, though, but he's working on it. But he's got a hell of a YouTube channel. What's Squid Search? I don't know.
Yeah.
How's your night, Sean?
No purge.
Pretty good. How long are you guys gonna be streaming for? Because I can't rock 18 hours like Bill did the other night. That's standard.
What are you talking about? You young whippersnappers ought to be able to do that, man.
I'll be honest, I don't know any. I mean, I know people have done like 24-hour challenges and stuff, but normally when they do that, they're not playing like intensely like you were the entire time. They're kind of just sitting there dead like a zombie.
Well, I mean, Bill's actually sitting there. He's frustrated with the machine for 18 hours. I mean, the machine is random. It's either it gives it to you or it doesn't. You know, it could be a pain in the butt.
Then I'll switch over to another game, but.
Yeah.
The funny thing was, when the 18 hours ended, I sat on the couch for about an hour. My wife got some Chinese food. I ate it. And then I was sort of thinking about something. I had like one of these, what do you call them, epiphanies. And I thought, wait a minute, this is going to work. And I won't tell you what game. And I thought, wait a minute. And it took me hours with an S to get to the point in the game where I would do it. And when I did it, it worked exactly like I thought. And I thought, oh my gosh, this is going to shock the world when I do this. What happened? So I actually played longer, but, you know, the adrenaline gets going and it overrides the fatigue. And having grown up down here, we had the world's largest arcade and it was open 24 hours. So the idea of being there for long stretches, that's really, really helpful.
Hey, Anna's the one who decided.
So my question for Billy is, after he did that crazy long stream, how long did you sleep for when you went to bed?
About an hour. And then I woke up and I ate. And his sleeping pattern is messed up. Then I played then I played for a few hours trying to accomplish something. And then when I went to bed, I mean, I did sleep, you know, well for the night, but I really didn't go to bed until it was nighttime again.
That's crazy, man. I don't know how you do it.
Yeah, because he's Billy Mitchell. Hey, how's the hot sauce looking over your end? Did you finally use it, or did you put it
I used the one bottle of hot sauce that he didn't sign. You know how he gave me duplicate, like one of that. I got three that are unopened. I'm not gonna open those because it's got like, you know, the cool artwork on it and everything. But the one extra bottle that he gave me, I actually opened that one up to try it out.
He's started the squad, but
I believe it or not, I actually bought some Taco Bell and used it on Taco Bell. And it was pretty good.
Yep, but it's always good stuff.
The squad is too small, and I think the squad is just using.
So I guess people were hating on the channel when they saw the Billy Mitchell surprise stuff.
Yeah, dude, it's really frustrating. Like, and they're not even like a lot of people don't like me in general lately because some of the videos that I do, they don't like. Like, I'm not a big fan of GameStop, so I've made some GameStop videos like a bad experience.
I don't think they'll pass this year at all. I don't think they're gonna last any longer.
Yeah, well, they're getting bought out supposedly next month by a company.
We'll see how that works. Hey, did you fight the charge for the new or used game that was I think it was the Galaga for your wife on the Switch? Did you find what was the final outcome? I didn't get to see the whole video on that.
See, what happens is at GameStop, they'll have what they do is they'll get games in and they'll take them all out of the box. You know, they'll cut the wrap off and then they'll put the case on the actual shelf with no game in it, so no one can steal it.
Yeah.
If that's the last copy, they'll still charge you like a brand new price, even though it's not brand new until they open it up. And then you're basically getting the display model for, and if they do that, they should get a discount. I was a $10 upcharge because it was $10 cheaper everywhere else. I actually paid $10 more for a used game when it was $10 cheaper everywhere else. So I made a video about it, and then of course I got a lot of, that video got I think close to 50,000 views, and then I got a ton of hate for it.
Interesting. Interesting. Very, very interesting, sir.
When people fucking move shit off my desk. I have heartburn and I cannot find the Toms that are on my side desk.
That sounds quite harsh. I'm sorry.
It is. It's very painful, but oh well.
What's so annoying is that those messages say today, so you can look at that and be like, oh, this just happened, but it was months.
This is too much curry. Well, hopefully nothing too bad happens this time.
I mean, what can people... No one can do shit to me, and You're gonna take shit out of context and not explain what happened behind it, like, that's on...
What do you mean? What happened?
For, you know, the children's hospital and all that other stuff.
I'll DM you.
I'll do it.
Take it? I DM'd it to you.
Were you racing her?
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what I mean? What we really do, you know, behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Like, maybe you guys could probably, like, we're gonna be up in Indianapolis at the beginning of February. We're going to Arcade Fire, and I have to be there, mandatory, and so does Bill. So we're going. Like, I already got my flights, so we're definitely going.
Or did you just...
So these are things that would be cool. You guys would see me, you know, getting on the airplane and all that shenanigans. I think it would make something, but I gotta get the hang of doing the video editing.
Tweeted out some old shit.
See, I just... Wait, what? I can't.
I don't understand what he's saying.
I was gonna ask you, Sean, how far away are you from Indianapolis?
Is that you, Anna?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are
well,
my
no,
messages.
the girl in the picture. No, that's not Anna.
I was about to say. I'm like, wait a minute, time out.
He won't be able to. He's got a life.
Anna wishes she had these curves.
I do have those curves, but more proportionate. Without the tummy flap. Thank you.
Cleveland's a big city. You know, they have like, you know, LeBron James used to be there with Cavs and stuff, but like, there's not much really going on.
Can I get some peanuts?
I mean, if you could go, that'd be cool. I mean, obviously we're gonna be there. We're gonna have a big old event over there in Indianapolis. It would be cool, but I know you work and you have a life. I get it.
What did he say? Just send me the screenshot of it because I can't. Like at Twitter.
Hold on. What's wrong, dude? You what?
When's the mid back, man?
Oh my hold on. Did my high score erase? That's the only thing I'm asking.
No, it didn't.
What do you want? No, he did it wrong. Look. on. He'll do it. Hold on. Hold on.
But what does that mean? What does he mean? Interesting. What happened? Like,
You know, I gotta teach Bill these things. You know.
Yeah, I'll say it took you 3 times to make it happen.
But shit, it did it.
Gone,
Yeah.
He has nobody to annoy anymore. Like, that's all it is.
No, like we have what's called a reunion arcade cabinet here in the house. So it plays Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, and Galaga. And then I'm good at Galaga, and every once in a while I put up $1 million, and then I let it go. And
that's because you can't get to 2 million.
I think instead of
that's what I'm ranked on in TG. I'm ranked with the 2 mil, and I think I'm ranked 4th or something. No, yeah, 3rd or 4th.
Yeah, well, you realize how much respect we have around here for TG.
Yeah, no, yeah. So.
I mean, the guy making a judgment call is only under investigation for embezzlement.
Yeah, for 27 mil.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, a few peanuts.
It's a few peanuts. 27 mil.
Alright, I am gonna go on a hunt for my fucking bottle of Tums and find
Well,
out.
About a month ago. Or...
About a month or so, but if you look it up, like if you actually look up H1Z1 league shutting down, that's like where the whole shenanigans starts, and it's just. I think the New York Yankees are involved in that one. It kind of sucks because.
It might be illegal.
Now, can't they look at that and be like, well, since this guy is, obviously a scumbag being investigated for that, can't they throw out all these other crazy claims that they were trying to do to Billy and stuff?
Well, there's a whole bunch of. I mean,
well, yeah, you got to remember it's already happened to some degree. Twin Galaxies used to have 100% exclusivity on the scores that go into Guinness, and
not anymore.
In the current edition, they have like less than 10%.
It kind of tells you something.
So in the end, they're gonna have none.
Looks like it's my turn.
It kind
Tums acquired.
Is when they the whole taking, trying to take, Billy's Pac-Man score.
No, we're probably getting this shit down because it's like the most uncomfortable.
And that's the way that I saw it. It's like saying that Neil Armstrong never landed on the moon, but this already happened, and then they're trying to rewrite history, and it's not working.
It's a very
That's the way. I mean, they did it, but it was incorrect the way they did it.
I mean,
you know what I mean? You can't just say, oh,
No, and I think they were upset because companies like Namco and Nintendo did not go along with them. But what can you say? Oh well. Yeah, my heart bleeds.
No, I mean, there was, man, even the videos went missing. Bill had about 4 tapes that was submitted to TG and was kept in a secure place at the time, and then the 4 tapes went missing.
It's not often. It probably happens like a couple of times a month. Yeah, it's not like there's a
thrown around like a volleyball.
There's just a few conditions that I'm not going to bend on, and so there's a bit of a stalemate, and oh well. So. Oh yeah, to be honest, they have all the paperwork and they have all the rights they need in order to make it happen. But it's not going to be successful without the right interaction, and I'm stubborn on a couple of issues, and it's kind of like the government shutdown.
Like the government shutdown right now.
You gotta make sure it's right for you. So if it's not good for you, then you probably shouldn't do it.
Well, let's be honest, Sean. From the last time, okay, and we're talking the King of Kong, Bill comes out like a bad guy. Now, clearly, from what you've met me and clearly what Bill's done for you, you clearly have known that the character that they portrayed in that movie was clearly off in left field, completely opposite of what Bill is actually.
Oh, I don't think so. I think they portrayed me to be much nicer than I am.
Nah. Bill's is like, if Bill was anything close of an a-hole, I wouldn't be here. I would have been long gone by now.
Hey, Sahil, thanks. Well, Sahil dropped us $9, guys.
Oh, I mean, that's a character thing.
20 more.
What? Oh, those are Billy's arms. Okay. I was like, what is in the case?
What
What the fuck is that? Billy's arms. It honestly looked like something else for a minute. I was very confused.
Hold on. There's something that came in through the chat. Bash64, how do stolen tapes affect Billy if he never submitted them? Actually, they were submitted.
And no, they weren't. No, you don't know what you're talking about. He knows what he's talking about. The game was played, and it was played live in front of TG personnel.
Oh, wait, time out. Oh, wait. Neil, Billy, tell Neil, hold on. Tell Billy. Tell Neil to hold on.
I recorded the game for my own reasons. In an effort to have the tapes available, like for future production, for like a movie.
That guy knows.
Oh, okay.
Fuck the other guy.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
But, you know, it doesn't matter. What I find really interesting, though, for real, in the movie world, is how
I'm just like
somebody sees a movie
talking about something, I'm just
and they become so, I don't know, obsessed by it. What I mean is, you watched,
that doesn't make sense.
You know, you've watched movies with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay, he does what he does on the screen. Do you think he goes out in the street and starts shooting people outside the theater? I mean, or do you figure that he's playing a character?
Or you think he screams out, "Get to the top," like every day? No, it's not. It's just a character, you know.
You know, so I find that interesting. Like how some people, again, most people not, but how some people could lose sleep over it. I mean, I just find that crazy. You know, do you think Darth Vader really goes around choking people?
Listen, Darth Vader goes around choking people every day, right? Like that's exactly what happens.
So.
How long were they following you guys around with cameras when they were filming that?
It started in about 2004, and it ended sometime in 2006.
Shit, 2 years?
Yeah, and what's really interesting is there was about 6 different groups following us, 6 or 7, but there were 2 groups that were significantly more advanced. They had more money, they had more equipment, and that was King of Kong and Chasing Ghosts. And the thing that's, again, interesting is they, like, for example, me not wanting to engage with Steve. Well, the truth of the matter is that the very first time, I spoke to him 3 times on the phone, very friendly for about an hour, and I invited him to...
Yeah, it's 1 a.m. my time. So.
I invited him to the Classic Gaming Expo in San Jose, where he sat front and center with me.
Don't summon on this banner.
And while we were there...
No, this banner's a waste. There's nothing good.
I went on stage and I commissioned a poster in his honor, like, for his accomplishments, his skill, his contribution. And, I spoke about him on stage. I called him up on stage, and when I did, he came up on stage and he spoke about me. This is in 2004, in the very beginning.
Mind you, do you think that would have made the movie? No.
No, so then what happened was that weekend we played each other.
I have no idea.
I got 929,000 and he got 893. We both got kill screens. And but it didn't make the movie. So I get a kick out of it when people say, "Oh gee man, you never would play them." Well, yeah, I did play them. It didn't make a very good narrative for the movie. And believe it or not, the movie is not out to make me happy, or you, or anyone else. The movie's out to make money. So, like I say, it's easy to, it's easy to get caught up in it, but in the end, it's a movie. And yes, it's based on truth.
I watched the movie on Netflix. That's where I first came from. I was on Netflix one night, scrolling through movies years ago, and I was like, "Oh, video game documentary. What is this?" And then I don't know. I don't really care for documentaries, but that's I've probably watched that one at least 5 or 6 times.
I've met people that have watched it over 300 times.
Those are the guys we want to say hi and keep on going with our day.
Yeah, well, I'll pick on them though. I'll say okay, and I'll say, let me ask you something. Do you really think I pick up the phone at home and say World Record Headquarters? I'll ask Neil right here. Neil,
he's never picked up the phone like that.
No, the truth is I don't have a home phone. they brought a phone in order to film that scene.
So,
You know, I just like there is a little bit of creativity there. You know, I have a lot of fun with it. I said, you really think somebody was in my restaurant and I drove past and I was afraid to go inside because they were in there? Were you kidding me? Well,
I mean, the movie was clearly highly edited in a massive way.
Well,
you know, obviously it's edited.
Official.
Correct. Exactly.
well, like for example,
Just in case
you know, I
flavorless.
actually went in the restaurant
Maybe it's not fish oil. There's some other
and I
supplement,
sat with
and
Steve,
It smells like grass.
and when I sat with him,
And it tastes.
I mean, I actually him and a guy named Mark, and I sat with him, and I mean, I actually bought him his dinner because I'm a knucklehead, and they filmed us in the booth together.
Now that wouldn't obviously show up in the movie because it wouldn't sell or you know keep anything going. Yeah?
So what happened was they never acknowledged that happened. Well, what eventually happened was Todd Rogers was filming me in the booth with Steve, and so when Todd made his film available, showing me in the booth eating dinner with Steve, with my son, with Mark Alpacher. Well, then at that point, then they, you know, they well, it was dramatized a little for the film. You know, they make small concessions, but I mean, I don't really care. I have a guy call me on the phone and tell me, I think you're terrible, and I go, really? Yeah. I think it's lousy what you did, and I go, okay, what part? That guy comes all the way to your restaurant. He comes all the way there, and you don't even have the courtesy to go out and meet with him. I go, and that's what you think happened? I know that's what happened. I saw the movie. And I go, oh, and so you believe that? Oh, you're trying to say it's not true? And I go, oh, no, I'm not saying it's not true. I'm just saying they haven't told you the whole story. Yeah, well, what's the whole story? And I says, well, what I did was I waited till after they were done filming. They put their cameras away. I says, I went in the back. I says, I went inside. I beat the living shit out of him, and I threw him in a dumpster. And so I said that to the guy on the phone, and so what does he do? Is he hangs up. And I go, oh, wait a minute, man. I mean, I'm only kidding. I'm just making a joke here. So, you know, I try to call the guy back, you know, with the caller ID and all. And, so he answers the phone. I go, hey, listen, I said, I was just talking to you, and I was just saying it click, and he hung up on me. I go, no,
Hold
come
on,
on, man.
I'm listening to a Billy Mitchell story right
I get
now.
up there, and I call him back, and I go, hey, wait a minute, click, and he hangs up on me. Well, I mean, then I got busy, and I got to doing other stuff, and I lost track of it, so somewhere out there's a guy that thinks I beat Steve Levy up and threw him in a dumpster.
One guy.
But, you know, I don't know.
No, I don't. I'm listening to Billy Mitchell with the story. Didn't y'all just hear me say that? Hold on.
Okay, I didn't say
It's
that.
a good. It's a story about what
I
happens
didn't say
between
that
him and
on the
Steve
phone.
Wiebe.
He actually said that to Doris in the airport.
But they grabbed the audio and then
I
redid it.
I don't know if they redid it that way or what.
Yeah,
but I said it at the airport, and what it was a knockoff of a movie called Nighthawk,
She's so cute.
where Wolfgar says to Sylvester Stallone, you know, he had like a demand note, and he says, you can drop the child,
Yeah, but they're bad units.
do not drop the note. And so that was the humor that was being put across at
There's a
that
lot
point.
of things I want to, but
And
Oh, No, trust me, I got the humor, but it's just amazing how some people just like twist things around.
well, just so you know what happened. I mean, I was sort of on, you know, I had my head on straight as to what I thought was going to happen. And what happened was, they, I gave them a tape, and I said nobody is to get this tape except Brian Koo. And I said, and Brian Koo is the one that knows what to do with it. Well, not believing them, not trusting them. They did not have the real tape. Brian already had it in New Hampshire, and the tape that I sent them was a tape with a bunch of wrestling on it. So later that evening, I get a phone call from the cabin where they go, Billy, we got the tape here, and we're trying to find the game that you're talking about, and we can't find it. All there is a bunch of wrestling. And I go, you dirty SOBs. I knew damn well you wouldn't honor what I said. Oh, what are you talking about?
So cute.
And I go, there's no game on that tape. I said, Brian Koo had the tape. I had a sense that he picked it up somewhere. And so the fact of the matter is, I mean, I just knew that, knowing human nature. And, you know, that tape was just for entertainment purposes. It wasn't being submitted for any score or anything like that. And so Brian actually had the tape. And what's funny is I said there were 6 or 7 groups that filmed us. Well, one of the groups, probably the number 3 group, and probably the guy that we like the best and the guy that we trust the most, his name was Josh. And he actually got all of that on film where, cause he's the one that he called me from. And he, you know, attempted to, you know, get the tape going, and he's the one that has the film footage of that. And you know, he told me, he said, I'll make that available to you if you ever want it. He's a very decent guy.
You there?
Yeah, I got Pac-Man going. I can't watch the stream because I'm on my phone. I was watching on my phone.
Oh, no, that's fine. I mean,
when did he switch over to Pac-Man?
Oh, about the beginning of the conversation.
Yeah, about the beginning of the conversation, he jumped over to Pac-Man.
Is it a perfect game so far, or is he hit the go?
I'm only on the 3rd board, though.
Yeah, right now he's at 31,280 points, something like that.
So how long does it take? I mean, I watched you when you did the split screen on that the other night, but to do a perfect game from start to finish, like about how many hours is it? How long does that take?
It would take about 4 hours without stopping and interviewing and screwballing and giving Walter autographs and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's amazing how you just go in that little hiding hole and take the time to interact with everyone.
Oh, he barks him, man. I've watched it and I still can't figure it out. This is a game I can't play.
Yeah, when you went in the hiding hole that one time and for signing autographs or taking pictures, and then when you came back and you kind of got screwed up because you got killed because you went in the hiding hole. Kind of, I don't know, I was upset. I'm like, man, it's like these people are, you had such a good run going and people are messing it up, but I guess, people don't understand like that. I mean, not too many people are going to have a good game like that going and be willing to just stop.
Do I care to even read the story? I don't know.
Well, there was one particular guy that really didn't have any common sense that screwed me up, and he's a friend, so I don't really know what to say about that.
Sooner or later I get blamed for it, but it's not me. I hope it definitely wasn't me on that one. I wasn't there.
Yeah, when I did the perfect score, I was stopping and interacting as well. There were reporters there, and so.
What?
How do you know when to come out of that hiding hole, to where it's going to be safe?
Oh, that's actually the easy part. That it's more difficult to make sure you get in there. You know, it's more difficult to make sure you get in there without trouble.
You just go in that little corner there, and then they just kind of go around you, or is there more complex?
Oh yeah, you have to go in at the right time. Like right now, I'm in a spot right now, and they're running around the box, and they can't find me, and I could come back in a week, and it'll still be here. So.
You figured that out. That's crazy. I don't even just playing the game that long. You just one day you just magically found that.
There's so many people.
Oh, no, once you really understand the game well, then you, in other words, I can look at a Pac-Man screen. Let's say they came out with Pac-Man 3. I can look at the screen and I can tell you where, the hiding spots would likely be.
Here's the Red Bull Pac-Man is a perfect example. Sean, I don't know if you have a Red Bull Pac-Man arcade in your state, but down here in Fort Lauderdale at the Glitch Bar, Red Bull actually dropped off a legitimate, real Red Bull Pac-Man arcade, and there's only 4 levels to it. And I was obviously playing, and I got a good score. I think it was like, I don't know, like 50,000 or something like that. It was a pretty good score at the time, and that led the whole night. So Bill was obviously in his office doing his thing, and I called him up. I go, listen, I'm in the lead, 50,000, just show up and put up a score. Bill's never played that game in his life. So another guy by the name of Daniel Rodriguez, he's another local good player. He shows up, and he played, and he beats me by like 200 points. Real measly, nothing much to it, but he beat me by 200 points. Yeah, like 2 dots, some crap like that. Sure enough, here comes Bill right out the gate, gets out of his car, plays one game, and then spanks everybody like 60-something thousand. I was like, forget it. No one's going to catch that. And yeah, and he won the competition of the night, which was actual free Nintendo Switch.
Then I gave it away.
Oh yeah, then we gave it away to one of the owners of the bar because his kid really wanted a Nintendo Switch and they couldn't find one for him. So we donated that one to him. So they were happy.
That was nice of mine. Have you guys ever played at our arcade, we have something called the world's largest Pac-Man, and it's Pac-Man, but it's on this huge, like, LCD screen.
I've played it.
So what's the max,
Now, how do you think that plays? Do you think that plays, like, you know, like...
There is a slight delay on it. And I've noticed it because when I play Galaga on it, there is a slight delay on it. It's not, like, I can't do my patterns on Galaga the way I want it. It's not as fast as a refresh rate. So, like, when I'm playing Galaga, I'm aiming for something and it's not there. Like, I'm usually late on shooting buttons.
Yeah.
Like, when I'm mashing away on Galaga, I'm off. Like, I know my timing is off and it's annoying, but I mean, it's okay when you're having a couple drinks, right?
I wonder if Pac-Man's okay on it, though, because you just gotta get the situation that it's not really mashing, you know, but, you know, constantly.
Well, that game is a tad different, but I think should be good. It actually should be good for you know, what it does.
Honey, what time is it?
Oh yeah, I was at Classic Gaming
124?
Expo.
Oh crap.
No, excuse me, I was at Southern Fried Gaming.
That's right, Southern Fried had it. Okay.
Southern Fried Gaming Expo in Atlanta. So I played everybody, and you know, anybody who beat me got a prize, and of course when they didn't beat me, they still got a prize. So.
Yep.
But again, that was just for fun. It was about 1 minute per person.
I mean, Pac-Man is a pain in the butt unless you get to learn it, you know what I mean? I mean, can you imagine going through 256 stages of just Pac-Man, seeing the same thing over and over again? Same repetition, that kind of sucks.
My eyeballs were burning watching Bill get the split screen. Like, I'm just sitting there watching, and like, my eyeballs were burning, and I'm like...
You know, you want to know something? That there's no... On the reunion, like what he's playing on now, there is no racket band at all. So if he needs to get to level 256, he's got to play it all the way to level 256. So it's quite interesting how that works. There's this
Last time I watched him, he was playing Pac-Man on the split screen, and I'm sure he remembers, but for some reason, like, you know how he was calling out his patterns, he'll say, pull it down, N stands for money. Like, I thought that was really cool how he's got, like, his little...
Yeah, he's got his own formula ready to go for it, right? That's pretty cool.
To keep him focused. Well, for something, I don't know what, something happened where the pattern got messed up, and he was like, oh crap, we're in trouble. And he got out of the jam somehow. I don't know, it was pretty smart, but he got out of it. I don't think he had a life left. Like, I think that was it. I was like, holy crap, this might be the end here, but not he through.
Yeah, what happens is that happened when I did a perfect score. It was something that I learned way back in '99. I was playing, and I got to board 21, which is the first low board, and I thought, wow, could I go 235 boards without making a bad turn? And I was just about at 1,900,000 when I made my first bad turn, and somehow I stayed alive. And so, okay, start the next board, bang, bad turn. Somehow stayed alive. Next board, bang, bad turn. So until about 2.1 million, I was just making continuous bad moves. And I was like, oh man, I'm losing it. I can't believe I'm going to blow it here. And so I began verbally talking or verbally coaching myself in advance, like you saw me the other night. You know, the board starts off and I say bottom right. You know, and when I hit the bottom right, I say left S channel. I'm just coaching myself several seconds in advance. And so
I was kind of memorized. You like follow the dots. That means follow them. Funny, I was sitting here like saying it with you. I'm like, holy crap! I think I'm learning how to play Pac-Man by watching.
Yeah. The guy Jared who was with me, he was like that. He had it memorized. He'd say, okay, what's next? If I didn't say it fast enough, he did. But yeah. So from 2.1 million all the way to 3.3, I never made another bad turn. Back in '99 with a perfect game. And as you get closer and closer, you know, your adrenaline's flowing more and more. You're actually paying better attention, you know, regardless of fatigue.
The best part out of the whole story.
Wearing a heart monitor. I don't know if you guys ever seen that, but some people wear like a heart monitor to where it's actually on Twitch. People can see your heart rate. I wonder, like, when you mess up like that, when you're almost to the very end and you mess up each turn and you're like panicking, trying to figure out your way back. I'm curious as to like where your heart rate ends up going at, or if you're just cool and don't let it bother you.
No, I don't have a heart.
Yeah, he's like a 2,000 robot.
It says I don't know. I don't have a heart.
Sean was asking about the 9 dots when you do an autograph. When you do the 9 dots, what was that 9th dot story all about?
Well, what happened was the number 2 Pac-Man guy. He did what I did. He did it right in front of me. He did it before I did it, but he died once, so he came up 9 dots short of a perfect score. I mean, he got cheated out of 90 points. So it became a standard joke. I mean, I would sit there and, you know, talk to him or send him an email, you know, because, you know, we became good friends. I'd send him an email and I'd say, okay, talk to you later. And, you know, you put like dot, dot, dot. I didn't. I put dot, 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 dot. I mean, I was just always digging the knife through him. You know, when I went to Japan and I got Video Game Player of the Century, he got all worked up because he took note of the fact that the boss was on stage who gave me the award, and he was on stage and there were 9 cheerleaders on stage with him. So that's just me. Yeah, that's just me continually turning the knife, you know.
All right, I'm back. Sub Robin is there, guys?
But I'm literally watching him play it, and I'm still stumped on how the ghosts don't eat him. I don't have a pattern for Pac-Man at all. I can't play this shit.
Yeah, I remember I was watching, I don't know where.
Let me hit up Sub Robin real quick. Where's he at?
You need to stream so you can echo.
Hmm? Oh, you left the room. Damn it.
You can DM him.
Well, if it's on this Pac-Man, it's on the second board. If it's on Pac-Man, I can do it on many different boards.
What was that guy's name that you like went through the ghost like 5 times, and the guy just like, it was the Japanese guy.
Oh yeah, well he was the designer.
The designer of Pac-Man. Literally, Bill was in front of him. He's going through the ghost. He went through him like 5 times, and the guy was just stoked.
Billy.
You know, like he had no clue he could do it that many times, and Bill's just going running around circles around this guy, and the guy's like, "Holy crap!" You know what I mean? I just thought that was cool.
You know, it was actually that was a pattern, not one that I would run in a normal game, but it was a pattern that goes. It actually goes through 4 different ghosts, and it's kind of funny because we did a panel discussion, and no matter what you asked him strategically, if you asked him a strategic question, he would say, "Oh, I don't know. You'd have to ask Billy." And it was really funny because, you know, that was the second time I had met him, and I had met Masaya Nakamura who was the founder, CEO, the guy they call the father of Pac-Man. And I, it didn't matter what questions I asked him. It was always funny because when you asked them a question, they would just say, I would ask them a question, and they would say, Mr. Mitchell, we have no idea. We never thought sports like this possible. And I'd say, oh. And I'd ask them a question.
It didn't have
And
the
no,
answer to
and,
it.
and they go, Mr. Mitchell, you know far more about Pac-Man than we know. And I just get a kick out of it because I love the wise guys.
Hold on for a second.
Somebody will say to me, oh, you think you know?
I'll repeat your question.
So just ask him what time you're planning on the stream, because I know you said you have to talk to me after, but I'm not going to be up that late tonight.
No, well, I'm gonna end the stream in a couple of minutes. I was just trying to get the lap.
You can keep it till. I'm not going to bed right now. You can keep the stream on till 2.
No, that's what I was gonna do. I have to stop at 2 o'clock anyway because I have to shower, then I have to pack my clothes, and then probably take a 2-hour nap, and then get out of here around 5:30 the latest. Jump in a taxi by 6, get down to the airport by 7, 8 o'clock the latest, and then get on and just wait for my flight. So that's the ideal. I'm gonna be. My mom's gonna be home in about 30 minutes, so me and Sasha's waiting. Sasha's all getting all teary-eyed. Honey, I'm on. Stop it! Oh boy, I'm not dealing with this. She's
whimpering on stream.
Yes, she is, and I'm not dealing with this right now.
You come back every single time. Like, what is she crying about?
It's funny. Well, it doesn't make her feel any better knowing that. Nothing is certain.
No, first of all, on some real when I'm down there, I have to find a way. I have to find a way to make money while I'm in New York, because I really need to get back. I have to get back before the end of the month, because next month comes, the bills come back again. Like I said, man, my father passing away on top of the coming back from Africa was that was devastating. First of all, losing all of that money from the flight was bad enough. That was devastating. This was overkill.
This is like whipped cream on top of the pie.
No, this isn't whipped cream on top of the pie. This is someone took a shit on the pie. They literally just pull down their pants and say, Triforce, is this your cake? Yeah. Hold that. And I was like, really? Did you just shit on my cake? I'm like, yep. Straight shit it on your cake.
It was like diarrhea. It wasn't even a nice solid one.
Straight just mud pie shit on my cake. Oh, okay. Sub Robin sent $5. Wait, actually, it comes out to I got an email, $6.45, which after PayPal takes out, it's $5.96. So yeah, what's this guy? Sub Robin sent $6, you guys. So that's a total of $14 left, and we'll have the money for transport and luggage. You know what's so funny? When I get to New York, guess what? Guess what's in the movies the following night?
What?
Wednesday night, guess what movie comes out? Wednesday night. Dragon Ball Super Broly.
Oh, you're right.
And Lance bought me an IMAX ticket to go with him.
Yo.
So there's some
One silver lining.
The one silver lining in all of this, yes.
You get to see Broly in IMAX.
What happened, honey? What do you mean where I'm going? Honey, stop it. I'll be back.
He'll be fine, Saj. We'll take care of him from afar.
Wait, what? He has no girlfriend, no social life. He loves Triforce like a... Wait, what? What is being said in the room? Oh, these are old comments. Now, these are old comments. So while I'm in New York, I gotta find a way to survive. The good news is I can rock at Jerron's house for the Tuesday night, and then I'll just have to try to see how it works. Oh man, I hate these one-way trips to hell. I really do. Yeah, my man, you got out of that real quick.
No, I accidentally upgraded the wrong unit. Dang it.
I'll call back really in a little bit. We're gonna kill you right there, hold that. Oh man. You know something, I really gotta stop this. I really gotta stop this foolishness that it's not necessarily staying up late, it's like whenever I have a flight, I never go to sleep, that I never get a good night's rest and wake up on time to go to the flight. I always end up doing some nonsense where I stay up the whole night and then somehow just get some like terrible sleep in the airport. The only good news about it is that whatever layover I have, because I'm sleeping on the floor in the airport, I never noticed like the layover. I don't even have the chat up. Anybody played? Oh, people are talking about what? At least you aren't going through TAP Portugal. No, it's actually American Airlines that I'm going through. Slightly more expensive, but I won't have any of those problems. Wow. Yeah, 20 more minutes on the stream. Can we do 14 bucks in 20 minutes, guys? Is that possible? Alright, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it to the first ice drops on this last. So Trump bought a bunch of football players. Fast foods? That's crazy. Oh, so you guys heard about what McDonald's is doing now? In terms of they're coming out with the vegan burger.
I mean that's already a thing, but okay.
Yeah, but like McDonald's version of a vegan burger.
probably not even real vegan. You know the shit they put in there.
Exactly. Exactly.
A lie. Oh, big boy. Oh, you bitch.
Wow. What? These are lies we are looking at. Lies, I tell you. Mickey D's. What up? What up? What up? I don't know what that was. What up? Oh, 20,000 on the dot. What up? Bam, boom. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. We knocking them all down. You want more? Come on down. Boom, 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 boom. What up? Because of the superhuman metabolism, I can eat anything since I'm a superior man. Yeah, keep saying that. Eat anything, man. Trust me, your body's superhuman metabolism. Man, when they're on that cancer bed dying, that's the best part, man. The realization of real life.
Yeah, it's
I don't know how to
it's not even the thing that you brought up. It's him, right?
You're right. You're right.
Like it's maybe it's your interaction with him, but it's just like he's just this like
thing.
He's just a thing. Like he's just
like maybe
he's just a it. He's just a it. That's
maybe there's a difference between us and that.
No.
I just can't imagine it. Like that there's some part he's not showing that he's hidden away.
Are you talking about? Who are you guys talking about, Mr.?
No, I'm thinking that he listen, it's some dumb shit. We can't tell.
No, we can't. No, we can't.
Sound like you're talking about.
Can't tell him at all. Clifford can't keep his mouth shut.
What happened?
Man's
anyway.
just gonna have to live knowing that there's things that happen outside of him. It has nothing to do with the Discord. That's what that's all
well, technically it does, but like not like in the way.
Is this about Poldrin?
No.
I was just wondering.
Right, that's all I'm gonna say, but not Poldrin.
Right kind of like topic, wrong person.
If he guesses it.
Here, you know what? I'll just tell him.
If
Jagan found a Discord waifu. Okay, there.
No, she's lying.
Ah, damn.
She's lying. Wait, were you excited for a second try first?
No, it's not that. I got killed, but it was worth the death.
I'll say this much: if he guesses it right, I'll admit it. Okay? But he's not gonna guess it.
Mommy, you're home? I'm my mother's home now, so.
Well, listen, all I'm saying is he can never say I never did anything to help him.
Dude, you're right. Me too, man.
You know, you too, but it was literally after my conversation that this happened, right?
See, well, I tried to get it to, but they were just
what you
like,
typed, right? I just spoke and literally just said how he is. So.
Right, because they called me.
Is this about a particular black man?
Wait, both of them called you?
No, just strawberry. Just strawberry.
That is way too. That's a giveaway. Okay, anyway,
no,
okay, yeah.
No, strawberry called, and I was like, oh yeah, I already knew. That's why I was telling you to just say it, because I knew.
Yeah.
And strawberry was like, oh, I was like, good, yeah. So, and Triforce, is you saying is this about a particular black man is like so not helpful because there are so many black men in this Discord. Like,
oh.
Yeah.
Like,
can I confirm or deny if it's a black person, Anna? Is it okay if I confirm or deny?
Yeah, it's okay if you confirm or deny because there's so many that it doesn't matter.
It's a black person. It's a certain black person.
That you have beef with?
No.
Oh, okay. And then I'm off.
It's not one I have beef with.
No. Although I don't know who Sahil doesn't have beef with, honestly. Other than like me and Jagan.
I have arguments with people, but I don't have beef.
Have you ever argued with Jagan? I don't think anyone's really argued with Jagan.
I've argued with Jagan. It wasn't like super heated, but I've definitely argued with him before.
Well, okay, wait, I have to take the bath. I got in a little bit of a tip with him back in the day, but it was like 2 seconds.
Yeah. Of all the people, and there are definitely 2 people who had like an argument in Discord that was like so massive that it just sent ripples, like leading even towards today. But like,
can you stop? Why you gotta bring this up?
We're talking about Discord arguments.
I know, but why you gotta? It's not my fault. Ah, shoot! Just got poisoned. I'm alive. So Hildegard is a boss healer. If I could stop running into things.
100,000. And it's stage 10. Okay. What up? What up? What up? What up? Hurry up, you stupid. What? You've got to be kidding. Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. Ruin that whole thing. I'm telling the the force with Kermit is strong with him.
Oh my god.
The force with
Kermit. Can someone read what Sean said about the World Health Organization?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Mind your neck. You don't want none of this. What is that? What is this? Armor.
See. Stop, Anna. This is how we do it down in Puerto Rico. God damn it. God damn it.
Oh my goodness, I timed that jump terribly.
Sean Taylor, let me eat my meat in peace, alright?
Whoa.
So, Anna, are we taking the... Yo, whose meat are you... Who prepared the meat? Who prepared the meat, Anna?
Abe.
Abe, okay, you're eating Abe's meat, damn.
I said, hey, yo.
I'm telling positive. How many times have you gotten the opportunity to try out a meat?
Whoa. This is a children's stream.
You weren't even there yesterday when... Oh no, you were there. Were you there? Jagan was like, oh, the e-files, and he wouldn't share.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, yo, share that top ramen.
Share that top ramen.
I'm crying. Here's my thing, Sean. If meat causes cancer and it's bad for you, yeah, sure. But you're assuming that I want to live a long life. You assumed wrong. I would like to die quickly.
Slap. Oh.
What am I doing?
This story. It's taking so long. Everyone freaking hates a song because it played non-stop on the radio for 8 months. Kill yourself. Alright, I'm done. Trade.
9:40, yeah. No, I'm gonna take a shower and pack in a minute. No, I won't be able to go to sleep. Oh, I did not mean to go down there. Sasha, going to sleep. I told you that. That's why I told you take a nap hours ago. Because I was like, when it's time for me to leave, you're going to be very tired. I, I'm leaving out here no later than 6.
Don't you touch me.
Oh my god. They have Master Challenge Battle now. Oh no.
Heck yeah, they do. Isn't it beautiful? For real, Hildegard is a boss here. I want the Chimera as a playable dragon.
What am I doing? I'm just collapsing here.
Ooh, deer battle. Cool, man. So Hill, when the event is over, should I like put away like the event buildings? Or keep them?
No, keep them out.
I'm just wondering. Like I have them all out, but I was always like, do they actually help in the long run?
Yeah, no, you keep the stat bonuses. Like the stat bonuses from the event building stay.
What the hell is going I love Halloween, Sophie. I love her so much. She's a fan.
Oh, feed it or die.
make it a 25 and then call it.
Where did I put? Oh, it's over there.
Moses hit the sack. Oh my goodness. I thought I could run under him. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? Why did I think I could run under him? Why did I do that? Why did I aggravate the fire?
That's a day.
What do we say to God?
So what's been?
No, it's not today.
Just take. You guys are stupid. Oh, Jarion. Bless the stream with 15. Oh my goodness, it didn't work. Thank you, Jarion. Alright, so we made tonight's quota, guys. I just gotta make it to stage 25. Well, and guess what? I don't make my quota. I get killed on stage 23 like a bum. Anyway, damn it, it's been a long time. When was the last time I played? I set the record for this in 2017, right? Damn, so I haven't played it in a year. Damn, a whole year, and you just turn a dog doodle like. What up? What the hell? What am I listening to? I'm hearing shrieking.
Sahil, look.
What? Oh God. Why do I feel like I'm gonna be scared? I'm waiting. Oh no. Oh, oh. Hey Abe, I'm just saying, right? If you go onto Triforce's stream, and you go back like I think like 10 minutes, right? Anna says some stuff about you. Anna says. Hey, Abe, you there?
He's dead.
You wish he was dead, so that way he wouldn't be able to show.
No, I don't. I would be so upset if they died.
I'd also be upset if he happened to go 10 minutes back into the VODs.
Stop! Why are you doing this to me?
Because it's fun.
I just came here to have a good time.
Billy's stories are extremely better than the doo-doo the Discord was saying. I know Billy's stories are funny. Actually, I should have been letting Billy's stories run. I'm about to go back to the stream in a second, but when I end this stream. But I'm trying to get to stage 3 and do this thing real quick. I want to get my. I want to knock all the turtles off one shot.
Yo.
Yo. How's it be, home skillet?
Great.
Wait, Abe, talk again?
What?
Wait, speak like a full sentence.
No, his voice is different.
Yeah, because of the new mic, but like I haven't heard it yet. Talk again?
Yeah, neither have I. Oh, I haven't even heard it yet. Dang.
Heard what?
Your new voice with your new mic.
My new voice.
Okay, now it's just digitized, like you're lagging or some shit.
How's this?
Not too bad there.
It's actually crazy.
Right? He's like aged 5 years.
Exactly.
Which is fine.
Yeah, you prefer them older.
Oh shit.
I mean, you're not wrong.
How about 10 years older? Or is that too old?
No. See, it's same age to 5 years older, or 11 years to 30 years older.
Damn.
We just skip over 10. 5 to 10, we don't operate in that range. People are too weird in that range, right? They like haven't quite figured themselves out. Before 5 years, people are malleable and you can bend them to your will. But then 5 to 10 years, they're going through second puberty. And after that, they've matured enough that you don't have to worry. Royalty, I think 99% is a very high and highly net. Maybe.
No, like most women do prefer the older guy.
Yeah, but older, like moderately. I think most women don't prefer someone who's 30 to 40 years, 20 years older than them. I think it's usually about like a
Women prefer older guys only if they still look young. No woman wants some bare belly 50-year-old man. But if like, okay, for instance, look at the Rock, 18-year-old young lady.
I've seen plenty of 20-year-olds with like.
No. Yes, because the man has already explained to the young lady that, listen, I'm gonna die in the next 10 years, and you can inherit my wealth. So if you can suffer the cheese on my penis and bathing me and the wrinkles on my whatever for 10 years, you will inherit whatever. So the young lady sits there and says, well, let's look at the options here. And she goes, you know something? Hell is worse.
She goes, aw, noise.
Mm. Yeah, there's some hell. There are things in hell worse than this, so I'm gonna just accept it.
Wait, cat is in.
Hey, Kat, I have not seen you in a year. Oh, that's a lie. I haven't seen you in like, yeah, it hasn't been a year.
And I was just like talking to you not too long ago though. So.
You know,
In the big group chat.
you know how long Kat's been waiting for our trading cards? Like,
like a year and a half. Not a year and a half, like a good
you know,
year.
you know what's so funny? They're sitting right on Pauldron's desk with the rest of the stuff that's got to be mailed out.
Pay for shipping if you guys want me to. I mean, I don't mind.
Well, you know what the problem is, Anna? It's just about.
Anna.
Oh my goodness, Kat. It's about just literally getting. I have to get back to Ohio, and literally just ship. Or you know what I'm gonna do? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna actually hire Kalia to just. I'm like, listen, if you go to the Carl's house, just do the following, and I will pay you, and let her just ship everything. No, because that's the only way things are gonna get done. Because it's not gonna get done any other way, sadly. So I need to cut the foolishness to get straight to it. Oh, what is this ugly blue light off my TV screen? Ew, yuck. So I'm gonna work on that. Anyway, guys, hold on. Let me shut down the stream, guys, because we made our goal. I gotta go take a bath. Yeah, I gotta go take a bath, and then I gotta start packing. I could sleep in the car and then sleep at the airport. And there's a 2-hour layover in Miami, so I could just sleep there. And then I have Jerron's house, so I can get some sleep when I'm at Jerron's house. But thank you guys for joining us on the stream. Thank you everyone for the support on the donation. Now I can make it to the airport and get baggage. So yeah. I will check the rest of you guys. I guess well, no, there won't be any streams or anything like that on Tuesday, but you guys will see me in the Discord. To join our Discord, you guys can check the link description below, and you can join through our Patreon. That's what gets you into the Discord, and you can meet all of our lovely people in our Discord. We have everybody from some of the greatest people that you'll know in life, and to our resident asshole and Sahil. So I just had to do that. I'm sorry. That was open. That was open. It precedes me. Yeah. Anyway, guys. So thank you guys. I will check you guys later. Good night.